And good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. Just a little more forward, and we will be within, well, we could probably throw a stone and hit the Divine Dragon from here. We're that close. Maybe not the next screen, but the next screen has some things. I have got my team ready. Am I going to show it? Nope. Because, yeah, I'm likely going to have a bit of trouble with this team. Just saying. I'll say why I've got it when I'm actually in the battle, but let's go forward. That's really all we can do. Yeah, obvious chest, and also not so obvious chest. And that one has the big thing, speed down. We've got speed up for us, which doubles speed. Speed down, halves it for one opponent for 3 turns. Can't really say no to that, can you? Sound of swords. Someone's all ready to start to fight against it. Well, maybe the Divine Dragon wasn't just firing out in anger. Well, it was, but because there was someone already fighting it. Either way, whether there is someone fighting or not, we've still got to confront the Divine Dragon. Take a body purifier for the road, and let's go see what's going on up here. No, we're not going anywhere. We're here for a reason. It's right ahead. She really can. She's got to just build up the motivation for it, usually. They probably would. But they'll be proud of you. And of course, Dart's going forward. Because that's all he knows how to do. Hello, Lloyd. And that Dragon Buster. Well, now we know who's fighting the Divine Dragon. But why? We thought this might have been one of his schemes to set the Divine Dragon free to give us another challenge. But considering he's fighting now, maybe not. What's earlier than you expected? Us arriving? Yeah, you've got a Dragon Buster. Something that slices through dragons with ease, through dragon armor with ease, as seen by Lavitz. If you're having a tough time with that, Yeah, this could be tough. But he's almost dead. So you've done a lot of damage to him. That might be the case, but we're here now. We could go for Lloyd at any time. Yeah, you're right, Miranda. But honestly, right now he's fighting the Divine Dragon. We're just about to fight the Divine Dragon. Allies of convenience. Replace. Wait, you already know about that? You know way too much. And we know one thing as well. This dragon's big, he's mean, he's powerful. Time to fight. Just look at him. Big guy, isn't he? And yeah, my team. But we didn't come into this unprepared. This is what we went to the Land of the Winglies for. The Dragon Block staff. And that has now sealed the attacking and defensive power of the Divine Dragon and the Dragoons. So, yeah, don't go Dragoon in this fight. It's bad for your health. Yes, the Divine Dragon is weakened, but he's... And even if he's on death's door, according to Lloyd, yeah, he's not exactly a pushover. Roughly around 5,000 health, but it's not just the Divine Dragon. We also have the Divine Ball to contend with, and the Divine Cannon. As for this particular team, Miranda and Kongal, Dart, obviously, you can't take out. But there are three main fights that I consider happen in this game. This is the first one. In this fight, Kongal and Miranda are going to be the team. In the second one, it'll be another two, and in the third one, it'll be the third pairing. So everyone's going to get a turn in what I consider their in what I consider a main fight, and sort of appropriate for them as well, if you think about it at the time. Miranda here is obvious because she's here to face up against the Divine Dragon. Kongal, test of strength. Up against the strongest dragon. Can he be the strongest Garganto? Other than that, honestly, Kongal is probably going to be my damage dealer here, for the most part, because yeah, a lot of what the Divine Dragon does is magical. Kongor isn't exactly great against that. But Kongor's probably got the biggest damage output per turn, and if I use the power up and the speed up on him, that gets them them things out a little bit quicker. It's 5,000 health for the main body, the Divine Dragon, 2,000 for each of the others. They're a bit slower, but they're also a lot more powerful in terms of their damage output. Divine Ball we're going to go for first, but we're not going to kill it outright because we want to get it into low health. From what I gather, getting it into low health makes it use its skill more often. While the Divine Cannon, the more damage you do to it, the less often it does its main skill. Maybe because you're doing extra damage to it, who knows. But they do all have individual turns, they all do dangerous things. So yeah, don't take these lightly. The quicker you get these off, these additionals off the board, the easier it is going to be for you. Defeating the Divine Dragon is the purpose, but it's a little bit difficult when you've got 3 things attacking you at once. Miranda's main job is to throw items and heal. Oh, you're doing this already, are you? Divine Dragon Ball. Yeah, it hurts. Miranda has come in equipped with the Dragon Helm. I did move it onto her, so she's got a fair amount of health. And honestly, she's going to attack once, just so she gets some SP up, so she can start healing. That isn't great because I think that puts her over 2, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. You don't want people staying into Dragoon for too long. Really, they don't do anything. Their defenses are down, their attack power is down. The only good thing about Miranda is that really, she doesn't need to be into Dragoon for long. She just needs to be in there for 1 turn, heal, get out. That's what you want from Miranda. But now that we've seen the Divine Dragon Ball, I don't really want this thing staying alive for too long, so yeah. Taking it out would be a nice thing. Yeah, you need to go Dragoon, and we need a heal. It's going to be a pain that you're in it for 2 turns. But hopefully your speed can get you out as quickly as possible.
God, save us. Gates of heaven.
I think the crux of this particular fight, the fact that we can't use Dragoons, it comes back to what I said very start up when we've actually got the Dragoons. You can't rely on them. You can't. The only thing you can really rely on, and as Rose said, is on your own sword. Yeah, that's Miranda's magic defense. You need to get out of Dragoon's form. Normally she takes from that 100 and something. It's not really that much, but because the defense is down, that was 990. Ow. Not quite out yet. I think one more hit from Kongol will do it. Okay, that's the Divine Ball gone. Now we just need for the Divine Dragon to use, well, the Divine Dragon Cannon. Just defend for a bit. Yeah, we're just going to defend for a bit. Let's see if he actually uses the thing. Plus, this will get Miranda's health back up because she really doesn't take much from anything else. 118, yeah, she can get that back with defending. So, yeah, let's give it a moment and let's see if the Divine Dragon wants to go use its cannon. In the meantime, we might as well start taking on the dragon itself. Might cause there was a bit of danger to use the cannon a bit more. Who knows? This is probably going to be the longest fight I've had in this game so far. The previous one being dull. This one sort of blows it out the water because it's just so much dragon to beat through. Plus, if I miss combos, miss additions like that, yeah, of course I'm going to take a long while. This is going to hurt Kongol. This isn't the worst one for Kongol, actually, it isn't. There is one other spell that the Divine Dragon likes to use, which really does hurt Kongol a lot. But that's not exactly light on the attack either, is it? I've got plenty of healing fogs. Let's use one of those. I can buy them, so that makes sense. And I've got plenty of money to do so now. Defend, Miranda. Really, you're here to throw items and heal. That's really it. Kongul's the one that's actually doing respectable amount of damage. He's easily going to be the one that gets picked on when magic comes out, but he's still doing the most. Yep, continue defending Miranda. Dart, I think you're going to defend the next turn or two. And no, you're fine. Ah, you're in the yellow. Ah, here we go. Divine Dragon count. Defend. Essentially, just defend. He's still going to get turns, but the Divine Dragon and Cannon is now priming to fire. The Divine Dragon Cannon is unique in a little ways with it, with the way it attacks. It's all really dependent on who it targets. Good, Miranda's got a Dragoon turn, so once this thing fires, she's healing. That's going after Dart. That's not the greatest target. Yeah, that's with them defending. If they weren't defending, that's 1,000 damage to Dart. Even more to Kongo, and yeah. The thing about that is it actually does, from what I remember, it actually does the most damage to the one it targets and half damage to the ones on the side. So if the main target had been Kongo and then and half damage going to cut Dart, that would have been around about 2,000 damage to Kongo. Possibly. Maybe more. Yeah, if you don't want the Divine Dragon to do damage, take out the cannon. Anyways, now that that's done, we're healing up, we're taking out the cannon, then taking out the rest of the Divine Dragon. Now that the Divine Dragon Cannon is active though, I believe it actually fires a lot more often. So yeah, let's take it out. Speed up on Dart, Miranda. I think that's what you're going to do next. Actually, no, in Conkle. Because that, I'm failing miserably with Dart. Yeah. Here he comes again. Kongle. Speed up, please. That should put it into the yellow, so 2 more turns should be fine on that. Fire damage on Kongle, that's not great, but we can deal with it. Actually, that's not too bad. Yeah, seeing the single target, things like that, that's actually really what you want to see. Or its leg sweep. If you see the powerful magics like that fire one, or the wind version that it does, that's when you've got to worry. It shouldn't get this next one off. Kongle should have one more turn and then Dart finishes it off after that. Hopefully. If not, I'm in for a world of pain. Okay, that's gone. That should cancel out the cannon, and Miranda, I think you're going to attack once just so you can heal again, and then we're going to finish this. This is the one that might drop Kongle. Wind damage, Kongle doesn't like wind. Yeah. 600 left. You surviving isn't a bad thing. Because you can continue doing the damage. And yeah, one more heal should do it, and we should be fine. Probably would have been better to just do a moonlight onto Kongle, but yeah, we'll do this. I've got some MP healing items if I need to use one. So it just finishes this up. Around about 2,000 life, so it's about as much time at least left. So At the same time as it would hate to kill one of the additionals. You just have to be aware that this is pretty much going to be constant now. Now that the dragon can't use its Divine Dragon Cannon or Divine Dragon Ball, it likes to use magic. We're in the red. Which means 1250 health left. Or less. Yeah, more magic. This is fine. Fire all around him, but he's still good. Yeah, Miranda, you just might as well get in on the attacks now. You don't need SP because you're already Dragoon level 5, but sure. Are we done? Not quite yet. You can see how powerful this dragon is though. Remember, he's been on the receiving end of attacks from the Dragon Buster. He's been fighting for a little bit of time against Lloyd because of that. He's got the Dragon Block Staff affecting him. And he's still keeping up with us. Barely, but still keeping up with us. The Divine Dragon is a monster. Just think if we were coming in to face him at full power, at the Divine Dragon's full power. Even as Dragoons, we would have stood very little chance.
Light.
So, Conkle, you finishing it? Not if I do miss it like that, but that should be it.